Good afternoon. Hopefully you can hear me. Just adjust these a little. All right. Let's go ahead and stand up. Make sure you're near a chair. Sorry for the delay. And let's start marching it out. Now remember, if you need to, you can follow along with this workout in a seated position. So if you need to sit down, then please feel free to do so. Always be safe. You can always stand for a little bit and then sit down as well. So we're picking those feet up. Let's take it to some jumping jacks. So we're going to take our arms. They can go overhead, or your arms can go in front. So if you have any shoulder issues, feel free to take your arms in front, and you can just tap your toe. You can also lift it. So a little bit more balance here. So it's up to you. You can change those arms up if you like. Excuse me, I think the allergy season is coming upon us. Last one. Nice job. March it out. Woo. Breathe. Make sure you stand up nice and straight. And we're going to take it to some heel digs. So getting that leg out, heel down, toes to the ceiling. Hold your arms out, and you're going to pull with the opposite arm. Pull. So make a fist, and you're squeezing those back muscles. Pull. 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 Again, squeeze the back muscles on the side that you're pulling. It's like you're pulling something towards you. And breathe. Oops, I think I got off. And march it out. And let's step it side to side. Make sure you pick your feet up off the ground. No sliding. We want to pick our feet up. If you ever have to step over something, you've got to be able to pick both feet up. And think of getting in and out of a car. So you have to pick up both feet. Get those feet on the floorboards. If you want, you can swing those arms. Again, just warming up the shoulders. Your hands are very loose. Good. And last one, march it out. And let's kick. And again, if you don't want to pick your feet up off the ground, you prefer for stability, you can just put your heel down, and we're going to go ahead and wave. Now, if you need to hold on to the chair, you can just hold on with one hand. You know, wave the other one arm, then maybe switch. So that you do both arms. If you can do both, that's great. Otherwise, make sure you're safe. Last one, march it out. Roll those shoulders back. Give me some nice shoulder rolls. Make sure you're picking your feet up off the ground. Take it wide. And bring it in. Take it wide. Bring it in. Take it wide. Now keep your feet wide, legs wide. Bring your heels up and back. So you're trying to kick your bum. Reach. Reach. Last one. Good. March it out. This is our final march. So let's make this good. We're going to stand up straight, ears over our shoulders, chest is lifted, and picking our feet up off the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. Deep breath in and out. Good job. Shake it out. And let's go ahead and take those hands up. We may just do a couple little stretches here, but I may save a lot more of the stretching for the end of the class. Circle the other direction. Spread your fingers, and let's take our tall finger to your thumb. Now when you touch, try to make like a big O. So we're really stretching the muscles and the tissue in your fingers. Index finger to the thumb. Pinky. Tall finger. Ring finger. Index finger. Ring finger. Pinky. Good. Spread your fingers wide. Make a fist and flick it out. Make a fist, flick it out. Make a fist, flick it out. One more time. Make a fist and flick it out. And shake. Good. Just kind of shake everything out. And take that left leg out in front. Point and flex your toes. Now make a circle with your big toe. Draw a circle, keeping your legs still, and circle the other direction. And breathe. And switch, point and flex. And make a circle with your big toe. And make a circle the other direction. Good. And just kind of shake everything out. One more big deep breath in and out. Good job. All right. So let's stay up. We're going to do one exercise here, standing. And then we'll sit down and we have a few exercises we're going to do in the chair before we stand up again. Okay? So let's take our band. Now, if you need to hold on to the chair, if you can use, because we're going to use both arms up. If you want, you can lean against the chair in the back to give you that stability, or feel free to do this from a seated position. So take your band up, and notice that my arms are a little forward of my ears. My arms are not straight up, so we want arms a little forward. And we're going to do a one-arm pull down, starting with your right arm. I want you to bend your elbow and really try to bring your elbow down towards your hip. And you're squeezing these back muscles on that right side. Good. When you bring it at the top, make sure there's no slack. I want tension at the top. Bring it down. Elbow down. Good. Pull. So really think about using your back muscles to pull the arm down. Don't just move the arm. Get your back involved in the movement. And pull. Pull. And 4 more. 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Good. Take it down. Let's roll those shoulders back. Breathe. And let's do the other side. So pull it down. Squeeze those back muscles. Pull it down. And pull. 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 And 4 more. So squeeze. Really get your back muscles into that movement. And 2 more. 1 and 2. Good. Give yourselves a big hug. Good. And just kind of shake it out a little bit. All right. Let's come around to the front of our chair. And we're going to sit down slowly to a count of 10. All right? And we're going to stop at some point and hold for 10 seconds. So right in front of your chair, start with your hips. And it's going to be 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Hold here. Abs are nice and tight. Pull your belly button in. So it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now continue. 4, 3, 2, 1. And you should be right at your chair and sit down. Good. Okay. Let's start with our, let's grab our band again. So let's sit on the edge of our seat. I always like to be on the edge of my chair. When you sit way back in your chair and against the back, then I find that because of the seat itself, it's just a little harder to get a really good range of motion with your leg because you've got the seat kind of inhibiting your movement. So let's take our right leg out. You're going to put your band underneath the bottom of the foot and lift the knee. So when you lift your knee, I want you to sit up straight. Got to use your core muscles to sit up straight. So you got to get them nice and tight in here. Try to keep your arms off the chair arms, and that's going to force you to use those core muscles, okay? Now, grab the band down a little bit further. We don't want slack here, so it shouldn't look all loosey-goosey. So grab the band down by your knee, and then take the knee in to your chest, and I want you to hold your hands maybe right at your chest or right here together. Don't let your hands move with the leg. Now push out. Good. And back. Push out. So you should have resistance on your leg or pushing the whole time. When you bring it in and then when you push it out, it should be a little bit harder. Push it out. And 2 more. 1 and 2. Good. Now just put your foot out. Switch feet. This is an easy way of doing it. It's a little cheat way. So you don't have to bend over. Lift that leg. Again, you can hold it at your chest or you can hold your hands, but don't let your hands move with the leg. Make sure you've got a lot of tension on this band. And push it out. Push it out. And out. Out. Sit up straight. Breathe. Make sure your abs are tight. And 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now extend your leg out. Put your other foot in, keep both feet in, and we're sitting up on the edge of our seat. And again, grab the band pretty far down your leg. So maybe your hands are about mid-thigh, near your knees. We're going to sit up nice and straight, and we're just going to hinge back at our hips, sit back, and then come up. Good. Grab down a little bit more. So I want you to grab, make it a little harder for yourself, a little more challenging. Legs are out, toes up to the ceiling. Sit back, and then come up. Good. Try to resist the band. Come back and up. Let's grab that band down a little further, unless you absolutely cannot, if it's too hard. But as you lean back, it's giving you some resistance, and then you have to fight the pull of the band on the way up. So pull that belly button in when you go backwards, and breathe. We have 6 more. 6. Now, how far back you go really depends on, making sure that you do not have any issues. You do not want to arch your back. So as you lean back, your abs are tight and you're hinging at the hips. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Woo. All right. So let's take that band and just put it to the side. And let's take a deep breath in and out. Good. All right. Let's get our ball. This one is, again, it's working the legs a little bit, but it's also going to work your core in that as you lift your leg, when you lift, you need to engage those abs. So you need to tighten up, pull that belly button in as you lift your leg. So put your ball in your left hand, lift your leg, pass it under. Now pass it under the right. Sitting up straight. Now if it's really hard for you to get your leg up to get the ball under, just lift the leg and pass it overhead. But you got to lift the leg at the same time. So try to get it underneath. Try to get it underneath. Good. Sitting up nice and straight. Remember, when you lift that leg, when you pull, you want to pull those abs in as you lift. Let's do one more time, and last one. Good. All right. Let's keep the ball. Oh, excuse me. Keep the ball. So we're going to get our feet moving very, very quickly. So we're going to, for 3 counts, you're going to go into fast feet. When I say jump, I want you to push off on your toes, lift your legs up like you're jumping, and you're going to toss the ball in the air and catch it. Okay? So it's a little hand-eye coordination as well. So we're going to do this for about a minute. All right? So ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, jump. Good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You get to make some noise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Abs are tight when you lift those knees. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're almost there. Come on, keep going. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Last one. Good job. All right. Deep breath in and out. Sit up nice and straight. Good. Stay on the edge of your seat. All right. So it is time to stand up. We're going to do some standing leg exercises. Stay seated if you need to. Let's put the ball between the knees so that when we stand, our knees are in alignment with our hips. And let's go ahead, make sure you're on the edge of your seat. Use the arms if you need to, but try to just use them to push up and then let go if you can. Ready? Let's come on up and down. Good. And come up and come up and up and up and up and up. 3 more. Do what you can. If you can only do a few, that's all right. 2 more. 1. Last one. And 2. Good. Let's put the ball down and get behind your chair so that you have it for balance. So I'm going to come out to the side of my chair so that you can see me. All right. So we're going to do some leg squares. We're going to stand up nice and straight. First of all, we'll start with that left leg. We're going to take the leg, we're going to start by taking it forward, taking it out to the side. Now, take it back so that it's back behind you and you're squeezing your glute. Take it back, and then let's go forward to the side. Take it back. Good. And forward to the side. Take it back to the side. 2 more. Forward. Side. Take it back. Squeeze your glute when you take it back. Side. Here we go. Last one. And then we're going to switch direction. Take it back. Side. And down. Shake it out. Just shake it out a little bit. All right. We're going to take it back. Going the other direction. Ready? So take it back. Well, you're squeezing your glute when you take it back. Out to the side. Forward, side, take it back, squeeze your glute, to the side, forward, good, back, forward. So making a big square. So 2 more. Take it back, out to the side, forward, to the side. We got 2 more, right? No, we had 1 more. And back. Woo! That right leg starts getting tired from being the stabilizing one. All right. So I'm going to move my chair over here so you can still see me. So stand up nice and straight. Let's take that leg forward to the side. Now remember, squeeze your glute, your bum, when you bring your leg backward. Forward. Abs are tight. To the side. Back. Squeeze in. Side. Forward. Side, back, side, forward. You got 2 more. Good. Back, forward. And here we go. Last one. Let's put it down. Shake it out. Just take a deep breath in, out. Good. Now we're going to reverse. So leg goes back, you're squeezing. Whenever your leg goes backward, you're squeezing your glute to the side. Forward, to the side. Take it back, squeeze your glute. Good, forward. Take it back. Take it forward. Good, 3 more. Take it side, forward, side, back. Good. Forward. Side, back, last one. Good, and shake it out. Woo! Okay. All right. Let's give our legs a little rest, shall we? And let's get our band. So let's wrap it. We're going to do some. Let's do our tricep kickback. So So you'll be able to hold on with one hand. Let's step our left foot forward. You're going to take the band in your left hand, and I'm going to go sideways so you can see me. So you can stay in a split stance. Make sure that, grab the band, make sure that there's no slack here. Lift your elbow behind you. You may have to give yourself a little bit more band and extend behind. Now you want to keep this upper arm stable. Keep it up and parallel to the floor. Keep your elbow pointing backwards. So try not to just move your arm. We want to extend. Keep your arm up and squeeze. You should feel the back of that upper arm as you extend. Should be no slack right here. So make sure you have enough band and you're giving yourself a challenge. I can't see you, so it's up to you to challenge yourself. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, so we're going to switch feet. So step on it with the right foot. Try to come into a split stance. So it's a little unstable. Just challenging your balance. Grab the band. Lift your arm up. Now you want to lock it right here into place. Extend. And you can always adjust here if you find that you're really struggling to get your arm straight back. You can give yourself more band to work with. But try to make it, so that you still have a challenge. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. Okay, shake it out a little bit. All right, let's put this to the side for right now. And just make sure you're right behind your chair again. And let's bring that right leg back behind you. Stand up nice and straight. And we're going to work those glutes. We're just going to lift the leg. Notice that I'm not lifting it very high. I'm squeezing my glute to lift the leg. Keep your body upright. Try not to lean forward, and don't use your body to throw your leg in the air. This is all coming from your glutes. Good. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now keep that leg up, and we're going to bring the heel towards the bum and down. Up, down, up. Squeeze. Make sure that you're keeping your foot behind you. That's going to prevent you from lifting the knee, because we're not bending the knee. We're lifting the heel up and back to kick our bum. Good. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's do the other side. The same thing. We're going to start. We're up nice and straight. Breathe. Lift your chest. So stay up nice and straight. Shoulders down. And just lift behind. Lift. Again, you can see I'm not coming up very high. And the lift is all coming from the glute. That's your bum. So you should be really squeezing it. And 3 more. And 2. And 1. Good. Now bend your leg and bring it up towards your bum. Toe back down behind you. So keep your leg behind. Lift. 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 3 more. 3. Make sure you're breathing. 2. 1. Good. Woo, I'm feeling those legs. Definitely the back of the legs now, huh? Yeah, we did a lot of leg work today. So let's start stretching it out. We'll do 1 or 2 stretches standing. So if you're behind your chair, you just turn sideways so that the chair you can hold on with your left hand. And let's take a big step back with our right leg. And stay up nice and straight. And push your hip forward. So I'm going to go sideways. You can see what I'm doing here. I'm pushing forward. You need a big stance here to make sure that your left knee does not go past the tops of your toes. So you don't want to push your knee way out over your foot. So push your hip forward. Keep your heel on the ground. And you'll start getting a nice stretch through the front of the hips, down the top of the thigh. As I've said before, your muscles here in the front of your hips get really tight if you sit for long periods of time, and they can also cause some back soreness or pain and stiffness, because the muscles here attach to your back and attach to your pelvis. So when they're tight, they just shorten, right? And so it can also pull you over. So push now. Take your right arm, reach up to the ceiling, and bend to the side, but keep pushing forward through your hip. Keep pushing forward. Make sure your left foot, you have the weight going towards your heel. And relax. All right, so now you're going to turn around and face the other direction in your chair. I'm just going to stay here. And we're going to take a big step back with your left leg. So this way you can now hold on with your right hand and push your hip forward. Push forward, stay up straight. Stay up straight, keep pushing forward. Make sure the weight is towards the heel of your right foot and your knee is straight over your laces. Take that left arm up to the ceiling, reaching, shoulder down, and bend towards the right side and push forward through your hip. Breathe. Good, and relax. Nice job. Deep breath in and out. And let's go ahead and sit down in our chair. Let's come around to the chair and sit down slowly. Remember, we don't plop in here. No plopping. All right. Let's sit on the edge of our seat and grab your strap. And let's extend that left leg and put the strap underneath the ball of the foot and pull your toes towards you. And sit up straight. So you should be feeling this in the calf muscle. A nice stretch through the back of the lower leg if you're pulling your toes. And let's take a deep breath in. And exhale and hinge forward. Reach with your left hand for the toes. I have a really good stretch for you today for your hips and your lower back. Good, and let's come on up and just release the tension. You can keep the strap here. Make sure you sit up. When you lift your leg, don't fall backward in the chair. You gotta use your core. And take that hip out, pull your toes towards you. Sit up nice and straight. Deep breath in. Exhale, reach with the right hand for anywhere on the outside of the leg that you can reach. And then see if you can try to get just look over your left shoulder. You may really feel the stretch shift here. As you turn and look over your shoulder. So you're trying to get your right shoulder around a little bit. Good. And relax. And let's switch legs. Sit up nice and straight. Pull those toes towards you. So first we're stretching out the calf, the back of the lower leg. Very important for making sure that your foot and your ankle stays nice and flexible so that you're able to walk with good gait mechanics. You want heel to toe, pushing off on the toe. Let's sit up nice and straight. Keep pulling your toes towards you. Deep breath in. Exhale and reach with the right hand for the toes. If you can't touch, that's okay. You just want to reach, and that's going to get you that stretch anyway, that deeper stretch. Pull your toes towards you. Keep pulling. You're going to feel this stretch all the way up the back of the leg and your hamstring. And relax and just kind of release the tension. And let's take it out. Sit up straight. Deep breath in. Pull your toes towards you. Always keep pulling your toes. And deep breath in and exhale. Reach with your left hand. Again, anywhere on the outside of the leg if you can only reach to the side of the shin, that's okay. And then we want to look over our right shoulder. Trying to get your left shoulder around. This makes it a little deeper and it gets more to the side of the leg, into the IT band. I know this may be hard for a lot of people just because of your flexibility, and relax. Good. So let's take this off for now. And I want you to sit up nice and straight. Adjust my waistband, and take your right hand and grab across your chair now I'm going to assume that most of you have a chair arm wherever you are. If you don't, you can grab to the seat of the chair or just have your arm to the side. So you're going to grab the arm of a chair you're sitting in, and then your left arm is going to come overhead. Now, if you have shoulder issues, you can leave your arm down and just bend, okay? So if you can, take your arm overhead. It just helps to get the stretch a little deeper. And you're going to lean over, but really use your hand here to hold yourself down in the chair, because if you just lean over, your hip can pop up. But this is going to keep the hip down. And we're going to lean to the side. So we're getting a nice stretch in the lower back area, the hip. And then we're going to lean a little forward. And then we're just going to try rotating and looking down to the right side. See if you can feel the stretches shift in your body, in your hips, in your lower back. And breathe. I can really feel it right here in my lower back. And that's hitting that QL. They call it the QL, the quadratus lumborum. It attaches to your spine and into your pelvis. And it can be a really nasty little thing when it goes out on you. So let's switch sides. So it's nice to keep this flexible. Take your left hand over to the chair arm. Same thing. If you can't raise your arm, you can just lean your body. So arm overhead, leaning your body. Hold on here, keeping your right side, your right bum in the chair. And then rotate and lean forward a little. Now you can really feel this going down into the hip and again into kind of that lower and a little bit of the lower back on that right side. Do you feel it? Let me know. Good, and relax. Woo, yeah. Let's take that right arm across the body. So you can use your left to kind of bring it in. Closer. Make sure your shoulders drop. Make sure your shoulder is not jacked up to your ear. Drop it down. Good. Take the arm out, palm up to the ceiling, touch your shoulder, and then if you can, you're going to lift and try to touch between your shoulder blades. Now, if this bothers you, just take it around the front. Good. And relax. Let's do the other arm. Take the arm across, really bring it into the body. Make sure your shoulder is dropped. And breathe. Good. Arm out, palm up, touch your shoulder, bring it up, reach for the shoulder blades. So now you're stretching out your tricep, the back of the arm. Good, and bring it down and shake it out. Staying on the edge of your seat, let's open up those legs. Whew. Drop your shoulders, cross your arms, deep breath in. And exhale, come forward. Pull your belly button in and pull up. Inhale, keep your belly nice and tight. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. And inhale up. And one more time, exhale down. And inhale up. Good. Bring those legs together. Sitting up nice and straight. Shoulders down. We're going to take a deep breath in through the nose, all the way into the belly. Ready? Now push it all out through the mouth. So you should feel your midsection expand, your ribs expanding and then contracting. Let's do it again. Deep breath in. And exhale. One more time, deep breath in. And exhale. Thank you for being with me today. Have a great rest of the day.